Hey Michael, this is Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website pulled up here so that we can go over your online presence and see some ways that we can increase it so that we can get you more clients. And so looking over your site here, you guys have a beautiful site. Whoever built it did a really good job. As well as adding these call to actions throughout here, anywhere where a future client that lands on your site can easily call you or reach out to you, do a form submit. That will really help with your conversion rates. So they did a great job with sprinkling those throughout your site. But it is a beautiful site here. One thing that I would recommend would be to add about 1,000 words on this homepage. Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet 24/7. And so they are looking through what content is on here, seeing what keywords are on there, as well as what these photos were saved as before they were uploaded, looking for those keywords. And a good rule of thumb is 1,500 words on the homepage to be considered an authority with Google. Google does want to see you providing value to your readers and the people that land on your site. Also, you want to be able to support these buyer intent keywords that are on your site. So one example of a keyword is roofing company in Charlotte, NC. And so anything that is being put into this Google search bar, that's what's called a keyword. And so whenever your future clients are searching for this here, the first thing that's populating are some ads. This one specifically is showing some Google guaranteed ads, but there are also other just Google ads. And that's definitely something for you all to consider for yourself to bring in some more clients. If we scroll down here, this is what's called the Google Map Pack section. And 30 to 40% of business goes into this section here. And it is important to be ranking in the top 3 because the top 3 get a lot of that 30 to 40%. And so how you outrank your competitors here, let's go on over. I see that you do have Google business profiles in each of these locations, which would be my first recommendation there. You already have them. And so you want each of these to be completely optimized so that they are ranking for each of these locations here. The way that you completely optimize them would be to make sure everything is completely filled out and up to date. You want to make sure all this information is filled out. Make sure that there's 750 characters here. You want this filled out completely with a few of those keywords embedded throughout there. You would want to make sure that you keep getting 5-star reviews and adding geotagged photos as well. But something that's very important but very time consuming is called citations. And so you'd want to get citations for each of these here. And that would be your business name, phone number, and address exactly as it's listed on each of these Google business profiles in the local directories for each of these locations. And so you'd want to make sure you're getting this information on Yelp, and you want to make sure that you have more citations than your competitors. That's how you're going to outrank them in that section there. So it is time consuming, but it is vital. That way you're getting your share of that 30 to 40% here. If we scroll down, this is what's called the organic listing. And so the remaining 60 to 70% of business goes into this section here. And this is where your website would be ranking. So this is the bottom of that first page here. More than 90% of people will stay on the first page. And so it's very important to be on this first page here. And you want to be as high up on that first page as possible to get the majority of that 60 to 70%. So let's take a look at the #1 ranking business for this keyword. So Guy Roofing, they have some good call to actions as well. I'm going to quickly scroll through here. You're already outdoing them with content. So let's take a look at the back end of each website. And let's start with your competitor. I have guyroofing.com plugged in. And so we are going to look at ratings pulled from Google data. the UR and the DR. This is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. They have 41 and 32. And what's making up their ratings here are the just over 24,000 backlinks that they have. And these backlinks are coming from 334 referring domains. What a backlink is, it's one website linking to another one. And it's important to note that not all backlinks are the same. There are high quality relevant backlinks that will boost the UR and the DR here, and there are spammy ones that will bring these numbers down. And that is important to be intentional here because this is a big factor in being on the first page of Google. So you want to have your UR and your DR higher than your competitors here, as well as making sure that you have buyer intent keywords for the services that you provide in the locations that you service on your website so that you're being pushed to the top of Google on that first page for things that you actually want to be found for. So let's go take a look at yours here. I have your URL plugged in. You all have 20 and 8. You guys have 2.62 thousand backlinks coming from 122 referring domains. And then you have 194 keywords on your website. And so what we would want to do here is add high quality backlinks because we want these numbers higher than your competitor there for all of the keywords and all of the competitors and all the locations for you, as well as making sure those buyer intent keywords are on your site. One way to get high quality backlinks is called the copycat method. You can go into your competitors' backlinks here, and then you can link those to your website as well. Because if it is working for them, it would work for you. We could also take a look at some of the keywords that they are ranking for as well. But I took it a step further, just a quick search here, roofing Charlotte. We can see here 400 people are searching for Charlotte roofing companies every single month. Charlotte roofing contractor 300, roofing contractor Charlotte NC 200, and you can see here that there are a lot of searches coming in every single month. So you want to make sure to get those high quality buyer intent keywords on your site and extensively research these keywords here to make sure that we're finding those buyer intent specific ones that apply to you, and then making sure that you have high quality content to support these buyer intent keywords because Google does want to make sure that there's not too many keywords all in one spot. So just a quick recap that I recommend for you. I know I threw quite a bit of information at you, but for your Google business profile, you would want all of these completely optimized, fill them out as much as possible, as many characters as you possibly can in that about section. Make sure to keep adding geotagged photos, 5-star reviews, and those local citations. As well as for your website, you would want to add more high quality content so that you're able to support those buyer intent keywords and provide value to the readers, and have those high quality backlinks linking here so that you are being pushed to the top of the first page of Google, and then you're getting more eyes on your site because the more eyes on your site, the more people that will be turning to your customers. And I hope that this was valuable for you, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thanks.